Good morning and welcome to Backchannel. You caught Will and I sending pictures to one another
I'm
before the
in
show.
a silly, goofy mood today, Ali.
So am I. So while Hayley's away, the cats or mice, I forget which ones it is. What are we? Where the mice will play?
I think we're the cats.
Are we well, the mice is
Oh
well,
no, I think
yeah, we're the
Hayley must be the
mice.
cat.
Yeah, she's the cat. While the
Yeah.
cat's away, the mice must play. Madame Hayley is away for today. So today it is the Allyson and Will Good Morning show.
Good
and we
morning.
are delighted to have you here.
They've let me out of my box from underneath the stairs.
I always want to let you out of the box. It's
I
Hayley
know.
that keeps
I've been
you
out of the box
confined.
because you were sick, but now you're better.
Yeah, I honestly, literally, so better. I did the COVID test. One line. I don't have double lines. I'm free. I could do what I want. Very excited. That was an exciting day for me today. But we're excited to have you with us here on Backchannel, the only place where you can interact live with your hosts via various devices. Listen, if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining us, and we are delighted that you're with us. If you're watching on a Echo show, all you got to do is use the magic word say, and then just talk to your device and tell us anything you'd like us to know. Keep it within reason. We are a breakfast morning show, and sometimes we have children that join us before they go to school. So remember that. Also, if you're on an audio-only device, just go to backchannel.tv. and you can type in all your comments there. Also, leave us a little review while you're there. Some people have been leaving us some lovely reviews. We have Tim who says, the morning shows I've been able to view and listen have been fun and easy to interact with. And a ton of you really love the Word of the Day quiz, which will be making a return very, very soon.
Very soon.
But don't you worry, we got lots of quizzes and fun games that you can play here. Right, Will?
That is right. We've got some... What I love is that now we have a new game every day. We have a different game every day on the Hayley and Allyson show.
Yeah.
Allyson, you missed it last week. Me and Hayley invented a new show called... Oh, it doesn't really have a name. It's called Is this celebrity older or younger than the last celebrity?
Oh, I love that
it's like a
game
guess at age kind of game. So we played it for the first time on Friday, and it was quite easy.
Yeah.
So we'll be playing it again. Oh no!
At some point, but
not this Friday, because we ain't here.
This Friday is Easter, everyone. So we are gonna go and I don't know, put the what's the word? The peripheral. I don't know.
Proverbial.
Thank you. Say that again. We're gonna put the
proverbial
stone in front of our tomb and sleep the day away, everyone. That's what we're doing. And we're going to rise again on Sunday, but we're not going to come back till Tuesday.
I'm going to go and hunt around and see if I can find any chocolate just like in the world.
Just for random?
Yeah, just I'm going to look in some bushes, like under a rock, see if I can find any chocolate.
Oh, did your parents ever do like Easter egg hunts and give you chocolates on
I'm
Easter?
Going to try and find some pictures maybe for Thursday. We did it. My grandparents have quite a big yard, so we did it every year at their house. We had a little wicker basket. And we'd go around and try and find chocolate. And one year it was raining, so we did it inside, and we had like clues and all sorts.
You never forgot that year, the big rain year.
Yeah.
They made more effort.
Yeah, they did make more effort, and it was fun. Were you Easter egg hunt kind of people?
Yeah, my mom, she's not so much on games, so it was more just like I would wake up and there'd be chocolate on the end of my bed.
Yeah. We like that too.
My mom was great. She was great that way. So there will be, we won't be here Friday and Monday, everyone, but we will be missing you and thinking of you and rejuvenated and eating chocolate, rejuvenated and hyped up on chocolate when we come back on Tuesday. So thank you very much for joining us. April 12th. Can you believe it is April 12th? Already, Will.
It's going so fast.
We say it every month, but I swear every month goes faster and faster and faster and faster. What do you think, Cole? What do you think, Lewis? Thank you so much for joining us this morning. April is flying by. April 12th, it is Aries season, and famous birthdays today. Here we go. Brendan Urie, Panic at the Disco, 35.
I
Everyone,
know.
35 years
Younger
old.
than I thought.
Yeah. Claire Danes. Oh, Claire Danes.
A personal
Now,
friend of yours, Allie.
I just lit up. Romeo and Juliet, right? That was the big one that we
That's
all
right.
really, really fell in love with her. She is 43 today, everyone. 43 years young. She's
Still
in her
gorgeous.
prime. In her prime. Ed O'Neill from Modern Family, 76, everyone.
Hilarious. Love him.
So funny. He's fantastic. And the one, the only. Now, Will, are you familiar with Monsieur David Letterman? David Letterman, 75.
So I kind of know of David Letterman, but I don't really think I can appreciate his full like canon of work.
Do you know that's so crazy because, in North America, everyone, I mean, David Letterman was a staple, right? Tonight Show, he was there. He was the guy. And then I come here and it's like people hardly know him.
No.
It's so weird, the differences between the countries. But David Letterman, 75.
And he did
years
like a
young.
late show, or he did like was it like a late show?
It was like it was the late show that everyone, it was
Oh, it was
absolutely
on
wonderful.
Letterman. Yeah, did you see him on Letterman? Yeah, I can see it.
Letterman was the guy. It was like Carson. It was after Carson, Johnny Carson. Then it was David Letterman, and
Right, got it.
yeah, he was the big late night guy. Who's the biggest, do you think, late night talk show host here? Would it be Norton?
So, okay, that's what I was going to say, Graham
Yeah.
Norton.
Yeah.
That used to be my dream job. My dream job used to be being the next Graham Norton. Because,
Really?
funny, gay,
Yeah.
good at chatting to celebrities.
Yeah,
I could do it.
100%. There is nothing I don't think you could not do. I am such a big fan of yours and all of your work. And
In front of my early work.
Your early work. I just feel so blessed that we got you as our producer because from the moment I met you, just fell in love with you. Everyone, we won't make this a love fest between Will and I, but just so you know, I feel we have the greatest producer because he finds the national days that I want to know about.
I love the national days.
Yeah.
And this top one's got you written all over it.
Oh, does it ever? Hayley's going to be so sad she's not here to hear me go on about this. Today, everyone, is National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day.
Can you think of a better day?
No. And we've talked about this. You know how to make a proper grilled cheese sandwich, which in a pan, butter on the outside, or mayo
on the outside. That's my secret.
Yeah, so proud of you that you know that. That's so brilliant. It's not a toasty, everyone. It's a grilled cheese sandwich.
No.
There is quite a difference. Crispy, buttery, delicious.
It's so good.
It's also go ahead.
I was gonna say when we both lived at home, my sister always asked me to make them because she was afraid that our dad would tell her off for using too much cheese, but she knew that I would use as much cheese as it takes in our grilled cheese sandwiches.
She was like, he'll do it. He'll do the right.
Yeah, I don't
Love
care.
it. Grilled cheese sandwich. You know what I like to do too? Sometimes I put in more than one type of cheese.
Oh yeah.
I do a little ham. But here's the thing. If you're going to do a grilled cheese sandwich and you want to add in some meats, what you got to do is go cheese, meat in the middle, cheese on top.
Yeah.
So the cheese melts. Otherwise, trust me, the meat doesn't stick to the bread. Then it's just...
Gonna get into all kinds of difficulties.
Yeah, don't get me started. So National Grilled Cheese Day, National Licorice Day. Now, so licorice, I've had this argument with people. I'm always like, black or red? And everyone's like, there is no red licorice. There is no red licorice. There's only black licorice. Red licorice is just a candy that has been created that is not licorice. So I have to say, I guess I'm not a licorice fan because I just like the red candy. Black licorice is not my... It's not my flavor.
Red. I see. I've not eaten that much licorice in my life. Certainly not. The only licorice I've had is, I think, only been black.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving it, man. I'm not interested.
I'm gonna bring you back some Canadian licorice. I'm gonna bring you back some Twizzlers.
Yeah. Okay. You see, I've heard about Twizzlers, and maybe I've had them in the States, but they're not like screaming out to me as the best candy in the world.
No, certainly not. But you know what? I want you to experience it. So I'm going to bring you back some Canadian licorice.
Allie.
I might bring Hayley some too, but she always wants me to stop talking about food, whereas you encourage it. So
I am. You know what? The next 2 hours, let's just talk about cheese and licorice.
That's all
the cheese and licorice show.
That's it. That's what it is. Also, will you do me a big favor? Can we switch sides?
I wondered if you would want to be on that side.
Yeah.
Is it throwing you off?
The sign cuts off my hair.
But I was like, but you have to read it left to right. Like, and
fine.
you're the okay.
Are you okay with that?
Oh yeah, big time.
Right.
I want my head to be cut off by that.
You won't be cut off by that. See, it's perfect for you. It just
Much better.
top of your head. And then also national days: United Nations International Day of Human Space Flight. Space flight. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. It's today's national day. International Day of Human Space Flight.
Yeah.
Now, you're the NASA expert. Tell us about this.
Well, so this actually ties in really issly to our On This Day in History days, because I think the reason it's International Day of Human Space Flight is that there's some historical tie-ins to. So, for example, 1981, NASA launched the first space shuttle, Columbia, which was designed to orbit Earth and take people with it and cargo and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And on this day in 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human in outer space. Now, you, of course, Ali, knew Yuri Gagarin.
Yeah, Yuri and I were very close. I used to call him you for short.
Okay, great.
Yui.
Yui, cute.
Me and Yui. I was so proud of him being the first human in outer space. I mean, a great guy. Where is it he's from again? Where is it he's from again? I know he told me, but
he was born in Russia.
Yeah, great. I mean, we used to have fantastic pierogies together. He made a mean pierogi, everyone. He made a mean pierogi. Nice. So first human in space, very proud of him. And then 1892, what happened in 1892? Well, everyone, not so much spacey, but the first patent, you would say patent here in the UK, for the first portable typewriter was issued in the United States. I love the concept of a portable typewriter. They're so portable. Yeah.
You know, it's only 8 feet wide.
It's real easy. Good morning, Cosmic Badger, who has just joined us. 1892, on this very day in history, the first portable typewriter was made. I don't know if you know that, Cosmic Badger, but portable. So easy. So we think about that. I mean, now we have iPads, we have phones. But back in the day, if you were a writer, you're like, well, it's either my quill pen on the road or I take my type. It's portable.
It only takes 8 horses to pull it.
It's very easy to travel with. So those are all the things that went on in this day in history many years ago.
Wow, incredible. And you've lived through all of them, Ali.
I have lived through all of them. I am eternal. I've seen many things throughout my life, and you know, it's a running gag we have that I'm very.
I know.
Old.
There'll be more on that later in Allyson's History Corner.
No. History Corner.
And that jingle's literally been stuck in my head all day.
Stuck in my head. Yeah. I know. Hayley did a great job of it, though. Her and her auto tune.
Who knew?
Very exciting. But listen, we are delighted to have you here. We're so excited, but we are not the only thing on Backchannel. Listen, we've got 12 hours of shows here, everyone. 12 hours that you can be a part of all day long. You can jump in, you can jump out, you can shake it all about, do whatever you want. Do the hokey cokey or the hokey pokey, as they call it in Canada and the US. But from 8 to 9, well, right now you have us, 6 to 8. With a Will and Allyson Good Morning show. And then 8 to 9, we have Liv Harris. Then 9 to 10, we have Will and Kate.
I'm
back again.
Yeah.
Look, guess who's back? Back again. It's Will. 10 to 12, we have Jam and Renee. 12 to 2, the Anthony Davis Show. 2 to 4, Your Pal Hal with Hal Rudnick. And 4 to 6, The Drive with Mario Smith. So many things coming up. But I'm sure the people want to know what's coming up on this show over the next 2 hours.
Do you want me to tell them or do you want to tell them?
I'll try and do it.
Okay, great. Allyson, please can you tell me what's coming up in the show?
I'd love to, Will. Coming up over the next 2 hours here on the Will and Allyson Morning Show, we're going to have some news stories. We're going to do a 1-star movie review as always. We're going to start off with our Agony Aunt section, play a couple more games, and then later on we're going to end it off with our sort of competitive True or False. Will and I are supportive, everyone.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson Show with producer Will.
It's me. I'm producer Will.
Oh, so much coming up on the show. We're so glad to have you here. No name. Good morning. Also, there's a feature. So you cannot have a name if you want. Now, when you join us, you can go no name, but you can also choose a name. Please feel free to choose a name so we have something to call you when we talk to you. Because I would say, particularly on this show, I mean, we really love it when you communicate with us. We need you to talk with us because if you don't talk to us, now normally it's two tired ladies talking for 2 hours, but today it's Allyson and Will, but we're still going to play the jingle because it's my mom's voice and I need to hear it. So
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
So Will is an official fill-in woman today.
Like a pink lady.
You are like a pink lady.
I really need some wigs.
Although I would get distracted if you wore a blonde wig.
Oh, I'd be distracted as well. I'd make me extra sassy.
I know you would.
Just to go back to what you were saying earlier, Ali. If you don't want to have a name, that's fine. If at any point you feel like you do want to tell us your name, you can just tell us your first name. You can make up a name if you want. All you have to do, you can change your name. All you have to do is say the name of your device. I'm not going to say it. The name of your device. And then change my name to Bertie. Whatever you want
it to be. Dream Seeker.
Sure.
Dream Seeker? That's a great name, I think. I am Dream Seeker.
Hi. It's like your call sign. This is Dream Seeker, Seeking Provisional Lens.
Seeker. Dream Seeker. So yeah, do feel free to give us a name or stay anonymous. It's fine. We are happy to have you in any way, shape, or form name that you want to be here. We're just glad to have you here, everyone. But to start things off, we like to ease into things by handing out, I'm going to say giving out advice. But the truth is, what we like to do is we discuss people's problems. So we have our agony auntie sections where Will and I are your glamorous younger auntie and uncle. And we have some wisdom, hopefully, or maybe just some random conversation about these topics.
Musings.
Although I think Will is very good at giving advice. You are very, very smart and very emotionally intelligent, if I may say so.
I think what happens, Ali, I think is that I try and whenever it's my turn to try and give advice, I try and match the energy of the person that I'm on with. So when I'm on with you, Ali, my advice is a little bit more thought out. It's a little bit more considerate. It's a little bit more compassionate. Whenever I'm on with Hayley, just dump him.
I know.
Just get rid of him. Just put a big snake through his letterbox. The energy kind of changes depending on who I'm giving advice with. So
today you might get some heartfelt. There might even be some tears. Will and I are a little emotional. We also want to encourage you if you're listening, and if you hear a problem and you're like, oh my gosh, I went through that, I survived it, this is what I recommend. By all means, get in touch with us. Like I said before, easy to do. If you're watching on an Echo show, just say the word say, tell us some advice. Audio only, go to backchannel.tv and you go, you got to point the other way. And then if you're out there on YouTube, just type in the comment box and we will get it. And I know we will because I did it last week while I was sick.
Okay.
And we should also let them know we're not professionally trained therapists. No, we're not professionally trained. We are, as Hayley likes to say, hardly trained to do this show. But that's a lie because Will has training and he has a degree. I do too, but not for this.
No, give me advice.
Not yet, but one day. So let's start it off. We've got some people who have written in. Also, if you ever want to write in, please feel free. I've told you how to do it, but also we have an email, hello@backchannel.tv. Please put Hayley and Allyson in the title, though. Otherwise, your problems might go to Mario Smith on the Drive Show, and he'll be like, why do people keep talking to me about ear infections? That's for us.
One of my favorite bits in this show is the please send it to us, because otherwise your pal Hal might get emails about your ingrown hairs. It's my favorite bit in the whole show, and I don't know why it's so simple.
It's so silly, though, but it's true. If you don't put our name in it, who knows? It's going to end up... Our producers will be like, why do people keep writing to us about, their I don't
Liv
know.
Harrison will keep getting emails being like, somebody put a snake through my letterbox. And I don't know
But
what to say
Liv
about that.
would really try to help. Liv is like a genuine
Oh,
angel on the earth. So
yeah.
I could see her being like, okay, let's talk
Well,
about
here's
the
what he
snake
needs
in
to
the
do.
litter box. Yeah, exactly. But here we go. Let's start talking about some
Okay.
problems. Will, what's the first one we have today?
So this first question is from Karen from Arizona. Hi,
Karen.
Karen. Thanks for writing in. Karen said, it's getting to the point where all my friends from previous chapters of my life are starting to get married to their long-term partners. Meanwhile, I'm a perpetually single workaholic. How do I stop comparing my life to others?
Okay. Well, I want you to play this little game. The next time you start comparing yourself to others, I want you to think about how they're seeing your life. So you're looking at theirs and you're going, oh, married, oh, da da da. And I want you to think about how they see you. Oh, she's on the corporate ladder.
Yeah.
She has all this time. She can do what she wants. She probably goes on a holiday when she wants. She could take a day off. Grass is always greener. So just remember, it's important to like step into other people's grass and look at other pastures to go, oh, okay. What we see isn't always what's going on, right? So you can only compare as much as you know, but I'll tell you, you don't know truly what's going on in somebody's life. So you're not comparing fairly, number one, because you don't know
You don't know the
truly
whole
what's
picture.
going on. And also you have to remember that comparison, this is the quote, comparison is the killer of all joy. If you are having a great day, if things are going wonderful, it takes very little to look at somebody else's life and go, but theirs is better. Now mine is, instead of just enjoying and embracing your own life. The best way to stop comparing is stop looking at others. Eyes on your own page, right?
Yeah.
Eyes on your own page is how I like to see it. Look at your life. Be grateful for things that are in your life. And trust me, they've probably got very unhappy secrets that they're hiding from everyone.
It's true. You don't know the whole picture, so you can't accurately compare it to your own life.
Yeah.
And also, I'm convinced, Karen, that your friends, the people in your life, will be looking at your life and thinking, oh, Karen's got all this free time. As you said, Ali, she's got all this free time. She goes to Bali twice a year.
Yep.
She's got such nice hair. I don't know what they're saying, but I'm
Whatever
sure
it is, whatever. And I bet you do have fantastic hair, Karen. Perpetual single workaholic. So it sounds like, look, you're not unhappy in your life, but I will say this. I think you need to take a little break away from the work now and again and maybe look into fulfilling some other aspects of your life because, okay, we'll get personal. My sister, single, has been single for a while, is always going on about, oh, why can't I meet anyone? Why can't I meet anyone? To try and pin her down for a phone call is like the hardest thing. She's like, I just don't have time. And I often say to her, if you don't have time to even have a quick phone call, how are you going to have time for someone in your life? You're not making the time. So the other thing too, Karen, is to really think about what it is you do want in your life and what are you doing to obtain that. It's one thing to wish and go, oh, that'd be great. It's another thing to go, this is what I want. Here are some steps I'm going to take
this
towards
is what I'm
that.
going to get at.
Yeah.
I like
So
that.
there's, I think so. Make the time. So thank you though, Karen, for taking the time to write to us.
Thanks,
and I hope
Karen.
you got something out of that.
We appreciate you. Oh, we're not getting married anytime soon either, so come and hang out with us.
Couldn't care less about marriage, everyone. I really.
This
It'd be
next
nice to
question,
have a diamond, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know.
Just a big rock.
A big ruby. I'd like a ruby. All right, let's go on.
Okay, this next problem has been written in from Lisa from Florida. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa said, a close friend. Excuse me.
It's very polleny. It's very polleny today in the UK.
Okay. Lisa said, a close friend will be going through some personal hardships this year. What's the best way that I can help them navigate through the times ahead without being annoying or overbearing?
Wow, that's a very, very good question, Lisa. I think what you got to do is just not constantly, but I'm going to say regularly, just send little like messages, little notes, but also remind them, no need to reply. You don't have to get back to me. Just letting you know I'm here If there's anything I can help you
Mhm.
with, by all means, let me know. And then maybe as some time goes on, then you could be like, hey, I'm gonna go purchase this thing. I know you had mentioned you maybe would have like, can I pick one up for you? Just in a gentle way, always remind them that you're there, but don't expect anything back. Just do the constant gentle reminder, I'm here, thinking of you. Send them just pictures of things that maybe, you're out and about. Oh, saw this, thought of you, just wanted to send some love. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do is just look. When I was sick last week, what made me the happiest was when I just had friends now and again who are like, "Oh, saw you were sick. I'm so sorry. Hope you're okay." I had one friend who just sent me a little lovely message every day, just
Mhm.
like, "Hey, just thinking of you." Honestly, sometimes that's more than enough. And she would even say, "Don't worry about getting back. I know you're busy. It's fine whenever you have the time." But to just let them know that you are a presence that is there when they need.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
like
that's a
that.
big thing.
I think, and what I like that you said there, Ali, is like you mentioned, like, oh, I'm gonna buy this thing. Like, do you want it or do you whatever? I think sometimes it doesn't hurt to hey, I'm going to the grocery store. Do you need me to pick you up groceries? Uh,
Specifics. Yeah.
hey, I was gonna go and take my car to the car wash. Does yours need to do? I don't know.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Things that you can imagine would be easy to fall off their radar.
Yeah.
And like
I'm gonna
if
pick
you,
up some windshield washer fluid. Do you need any? I know
yeah,
it's a busy time. I'll drop it by the house or
yeah,
just but I like that idea of specifics, Will, because often when you go, if there's anything I can do, and people are overwhelmed, especially if they're going through various situations in their life. They're like, okay, thanks. But they can't think, and then they don't want to go. Oh yeah, actually, can you get me milk when you're
yeah,
at the store? They don't think of that. So if you can always be like, oh hey, this little thing, or do you need this, or I was just thinking of this. Anyway, no problem. I, I think the specifics, that's really nice, Will. I think that's great to give them ideas of examples of like, this is what I'm talking about. If you need
hmm
this done, I'm happy to do this. Like I was talking to a friend. She's overwhelmed. Her mother's going through some stuff. And she was like, oh, I just really need to find out about, booking some trains. So I went and I just found all the information
yeah,
for her. And I was like, oh, side note, you mentioned this. Here's some info about trains at this time and the prices. Just thought because it's easy for me. And I think a lot of people don't realize that like little things like that really do help them.
big time.
So when you give them examples and give them, suggestions, that I think helps a lot as well.
Yeah, because people might not know. If you say, "Do you need milk?" They might say, "No, I don't need milk," but you pick me up coffee,
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
exactly.
Boom!
Exactly.
Oh, I'm good at this, Ali.
You're great at this, Will. I
No, we're good
told
at
you. You
this.
got this. You got this.
Hi to the repetitive chord and to Alex who've joined the stream. Hi, Alex. You're here for the first time. If you want to go to backchannel.tv on your phone or your tablet or your computer, you can chat along with us and let us know what you think.
Yeah. We'd love to hear from you, Alex. We would love to hear from you. But no pressure, right? As we were just saying, you don't have to get involved. We're just delighted you're here. We're
It's true.
delighted you're here. One more. Let's do one more quickie. One more little
Okay.
quickie.
Let's do. I don't know which one to do. They're both so good. Let's do Stephen from Nevada. Sorry.
Steven.
Hi, Stephen. Thanks for writing
Hi,
in.
Steven.
Said, my sister is so overly competitive. Not like in the fun, sarcastic way that Hayley is, but in a we'll flip the table and won't talk to you for a week kind of way. Is there any way we can get her to tone it down?
Oh, yeah. A competitive natured person. Yeah, I think with a competitive natured person, it is tricky. It is tricky because it's hard to get them to realize that it's the journey, not the destination. Even when playing a game, it's like being in the moment is the exciting part of it. Yeah, it is tricky, especially if you are not a competitive person. Like I am so not competitive. Couldn't care less, right? Hayley is a little competitive. But sometimes I think having a competitive friend or a competitive person in your life is good because if you have no competitive drive, well, that can be a problem too. So someone is overly competitive, someone is not competitive. Maybe you could say to your sister, listen, you are very competitive. I am not competitive. I will make more of an effort to be a bit more competitive when we play if you dial it back a bit.
Bring it down a bit.
Dial it back. Maybe you could have like a code word while you're playing a game, like, whoa, bunny ears. And bunny ears could signify like, okay,
You need
your
to turn it
rage is
down.
in your eyes. I see it. Like bunny ears. I'm calling a bunny ear moment. Like, or you could say to your sister, hey, every time we play and you get too worked up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a video of a baby laughing, which has recently been what makes me very happy. Watching videos of
Cute.
babies laughing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a baby person myself, but watching them laugh hysterically, you cannot be unhappy in a moment of watching a baby laugh. So maybe you could be like, I'm going to start pulling out these trigger warnings, sis, just so you know. So when I feel that competitive, because maybe this is something that it could affect other aspects of her life, right? Work,
Yeah.
friendships, relationships. So you are doing her a service, but I would find a lighthearted way to be like, ooh, hey, we're reaching that point.
It's getting a bit intense.
Yeah. Or ask her, when you start to get real competitive, what are some things that you could say to bring you down? Like what? But I think by flagging it when it happens in a loving and caring manner, and then also you saying, all right, I'm gonna work harder up in my game. I will be a bit more competitive if you dial it down. So trying to meet in the middle, finding some flags where you can be like, this is a trigger moment. You're getting worked up again. That might be a good place to start. Also, there's lots of books out there about competitive natures, and I would get her one for Christmas.
Subtle. Drop the hints.
Boom!
need
Here's
to
a
calm
self-help
down.
book. I'm just saying, good luck working it out. That is, especially when it's a sister. No matter what you do, it's wrong. Just so you know, you can never do anything right with siblings, so you may as well just try all options available.
Sisters do be like that.
Sisters do. Is your sister like that? Do your sister?
She's a lot. She is older sisters.
All the sisters in one.
There are a lot. Okay. Hi to Eric Lee, who's joined the stream, and to Michael and April. Hi, April.
So
Hi, everybody.
people.
Thanks so much for being here. That's some good problem solving, Allie.
That was some great problem solving. I think we're done.
Are we ready to play a game?
I'm ready to play a game, only if it involves movies.
And only if it has a really stressful jingle.
Do the jingle, Allyson.
1-star movie review. 1-star movie review.
Yes.
I would call it stressful. Yeah, that'll do it.
That is the our jingle for what Hayley calls an assault on the ears, is what she called that the first time she heard that. She was like, that is painful. Will has done a magic job of putting together two tunes that do not at all work together.
Would
And
we
he
call
made
them
it
tunes?
work. We're calling you Khalid.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right.
Okay, so this is the 1-star movie review. Here's what we're going to do. Allyson is going to perform for us 4 reviews that 4 different people have left online for a movie. Now, what these reviews have in common is that they're all 1 star, okay? So these people did not like this movie. But that does not mean that this is a bad movie.
No, it could be a brilliant movie. In fact, what is the rating? Oh, on IMDb, it got a very high 7.8, which is quite high on IMDb. Hi, April. Good morning.
Hi, April. Yeah. I think this is a great movie. So what we need you to do is listen out for the clues in these reviews and try and figure out what the movie is, and then let us know.
That's all you got to do. Guess the movie from the clues that we read through these 1-star movie reviews. 1-star movie review, 1-star movie review. And then the added layer is I'm going to perform it in a variety of different ways. Each read, I'm going to do it a different way. Now, you can give suggestions on how you'd like me to try to read it. In the past, I have done things like a man with no teeth riding on a bike down a bumpy road. So that is one performance I've given. Troll under a bridge, which was one of my personal favorites. Yesterday, we found out I can do an OK Simpson voice.
That
Simpson
was good.
Voice.
Get that on your CV, babes.
I channeled Bart a little bit on that one. I was like, where did that come from? I was very impressed with myself. Get me to read it in whichever way you like. Haley loves it. The harder it is, the more it makes her chuckle. We'll take it however you want it.
We will.
Yeah. So you could tell us. Also, I've done, what is it? I've done principal, headmaster punishing students. I mean, however you want me to try to read these, I'm happy to read it. But the key for you is to just guess what the movie is.
Yeah.
And don't worry about it being right or wrong. Take some guesses. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong because there is No prize.
No prize.
No prize,
Nought.
everyone. Yeah. It's just a way to get the gray matter working. So, Will, do you have a way that you would like me to read the first review?
Ali, I'd like you to read this first review as a very old, very wise wizard.
Oh, old wise wizard. Okay, I like it. Here we go. Old wise wizard. Right from the start, the movie feels awkwardly amateurish in both the acting, writing, and camera work. The lead just looks lost, trying to find the set he was supposed to report to, but finds himself already there. The conversations between him and the crew border on a parody. Not a single line sounds even remotely believable. The acting of the supporting cast was downright laughable. The acting of the support cast, again, was downright laughable. It's early in the morning. I'm a tired wizard. The utterly predictable story progression is repetitive, and the terrible handheld camera work in every scene is nauseating and annoying.
It makes me want to stroke my big wise
wizard. But what is the movie? What are some key points in that?
I think the biggest clue in this one is that there was a crew.
There was a crew.
He was talking to the crew.
He was talking to the crew.
Lead character was talking to the crew. But what movie is it? If you think you can figure it out from that review, I'd be quite impressed.
Very, very impressed.
Exactly. But if you're listening, if you're on an audio-only device, if you head to backchannel.tv on your phone or your tablet or your computer or whatever, you can get in the chat there and let us know your guesses. What is the movie that people have left this review for? April's guessed Harry Potter. April, thank you so much for guessing.
Good guess. Thank you.
And also hi to Emily, who's just joined the stream. We're playing the one-star movie review.
April, hey, no pressure. Do you have a way you'd like me to try and read one of these reviews? Ooh. Anyone listening out there, if you have a way you would like me to try and read these reviews, I am happy to do it. I'm trying to think of one myself. Hayley never lets me choose my own, which I get, right? Because she's like, oh, you're just going to choose an easy one. But, sometimes I don't.
Well, you know what, Allyson? As we said, whilst the prize... April, you're sweet. April said the prize is just showing up and playing the game.
Yes, April, you
That's
get
what
it.
we like to hear.
Yes, she is one of us. She understands. The key to the game, again, this is for the competitive sister. It's not about winning or losing. It's just about getting involved. Taking a chance.
Awesome.
Right.
So, Ali, if you do have a way that, because Hayley is away, if you have a way that you'd like to read one of these reviews, be my guest. However,
yes.
I also would like you to read a review.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be this next one. As like a country farmer, with like a blade of wheat, that kind of vibe.
That's what we're doing. I'm doing that one next. That's
amazing.
Fantastic. Let me get my pen as my prop. All right. I'm a farmer. Here we go. I come from farm country, everyone. Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
First mention. Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you. Home of the 1988 Winter Olympic Games and the Calgary Stampede, greatest outdoor show on earth. So I'm well aware. Here we go. All right. Farmer. Yep. It looks like the whole movie is filmed with a cell phone by a teenager. It belongs to YouTube, not the big screen. Extremely poor acting and camera work, too. Though based on a true story, it's hard to take it seriously by looking at some kids awkwardly pretending to be evil pirates. Strangely, the movie got quite a few awards and nominations, which clearly shows that it was not accessed on its merits. Accessed? Yeah. Which clearly shows that it was not accessed on its merits. It's a mystery why the lead is part of this homemade video. Is he really so desperate?
Couple of clues in that one. Thank you, Farmer Allyson.
Thank you. My pleasure. I'm gonna go read my almanac now.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Based on a true story, Evil pirates.
Evil pirates. Here we go.
There's a crew. So maybe there's something there.
Yeah. Is he really so desperate?
Is he really so desperate? So maybe that alludes to it being quite a famous actor. Much beloved.
Oh, maybe.
Also,
maybe we.
It's a big one. Anyway, people also seem to not really like the camera work, but that's not a very big clue, is it?
Both the reviews so far, they're like, it's jittery. It makes me nauseous.
I'll tell you,
bad?
Every 1-star review for this movie mentioned the camera work.
Camera work.
Every single one of them.
It makes people nauseous when cameras are jittery, when they're jittery and all over the place.
Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project. Speaking of which, I just watched the Blair Witch Project 2 the other day, just for a fun old little, because it really, anyway, I won't get going on it. It's fun.
Let's try and stay focused.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, next review. Let's see. Anyone out there have any ideas, any suggestions on how you'd like me to read? Oh, I got a good one. Why don't I do a game show presenter?
I like that. Big fan. Big fan. Okay, let's have it.
Hi, and welcome to my game show. Don't know what it's about or how to play it, but let me tell you a few things before we get started into the game. I saw a movie last night. The love story was unbelievable. Who would love the character? He just took the name. Will forgot to take the name of the actor out of the review. Sorry, everyone. Who would love the character? Who would love the character? The part with the goat was also totally out of place. I mean, I like goats in most movies, but this just felt wrong. I really hope they don't make a sequel for this. The best scene in the movie was when the end credits rolled. I really enjoyed them. Some of the best end credits in a long, long time. And why was the movie so long? It felt like I actually went on an airplane and traveled around the world, which might be one of our prizes on this game show.
I want to play. Can I play?
Yeah,
I want to win a trip around the world. Not a ton of clues in this review.
People keep talking about the goat.
Have you seen this movie, Allie?
I haven't.
Okay, I have. It's It's a really good movie. I really liked it. I don't remember there being a goat in it at all.
Everyone keeps going on about the goat. You're
if there was a goat, it's not a big part of the plot. Let me tell you. So
yeah, these people, it really was a determining factor of whether or not they liked this stuff.
Clearly,
very interesting. All right, I love it.
Okay, April has suggested. Can you do a Southerner next? Yeah. Can you do your Southern Belle voice?
I will do my Southern
Belle.
I love
it. That's my favorite one.
It's my favorite one too, Will. Okay, Southern Belle. Here we go, April. Thank you so much for choosing a way for me to read. While this was the most boring, pathetic film ever, the lead is the most ineffective, cowardly captain ever seen in a film. All he did was stare and look pathetic. The acting was non-existent. After 40 minutes of pirates running around the cargo ship and the crew hiding in fear, we were ready to watch American Pickers. Thanking our lucky stars, we didn't shell out big bucks to see this Yana, which should have been an hour-long TV drama.
Okay, so here's what we know. It's got pirates in it. There's a captain. That's pretty much what we know.
That's what. There's a goat somewhere in it.
There's a goat. It's based on a true story. Based on a true story about a captain and pirates. If you think you know the movie, the command to give to your device, the word "say" followed by your guess.
Or if you're on audio only, go to backchannel.tv, type in your answer. Or if you're out there on YouTube, just type in the comment box. We'll get it. Good morning, Joe Lexus. So nice to see you here. We are playing the 1-star movie review. I'm going to give you a few hints. Let's see if, Joe, you just popped in. Joe Lexus, let's just see if you can even guess just from a few extra hints. This movie was released in 2013. Stars Tom Hanks, Barkhad Abdi, I always say it wrong, and Barkhad Abdurrahman.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks. It got a 7.8 8 on IMDb. But what is the movie? April, you've had 2 guesses. So she guessed Harry Potter, then she went Titanic. Thank you so much,
You're
April,
born
for
with
taking.
Titanic. Titanic's a good guess.
You're getting
Because
closer.
it is based on a true story, and there is a captain, which is the big clues that I give you. So,
April, great guess. It's not right.
It's
but
not the one that we're looking for, but that is a
great
really
guess.
good guess, April.
And I would guess that too from the hints that we've given. Look, I'm going to read the synopsis. Let's just see if someone could pick it up from the synopsis.
I mean, the synopsis does have the name of the movie in. Well, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. The true story of someone and the 2009 hijacking of Somali pirates of the U.S.-flagged MV Maersk, Alabama, the first American cargo ship to be hijacked in 200 years. But what is the film? That's what we want to know. What is the movie?
Also, good morning, Doug.
7.8. Hey, Doug! 7.8 on IMDb. I'll tell you what. There's a captain in it. Which is also half of the title.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ali, when they built the boat, do you think they used a flathead screwdriver or do you think they used a Phillips screwdriver?
I think they might have used a Phillips.
I think so too. For the captain.
Good morning, Doug. That's right. So if you are listening, on an audio echo, just type in Captain Phillips. And if you are watching on an audio show, just say the magic word "say" and then say Captain Phillips. And if you're out there on YouTube, and you're like, take a guess of the movie, just type in the comment box Captain Phillips. The movie is Captain Phillips, everyone.
No.
That is the movie.
Oh my goodness.
Captain Phillips. 7.8 on IMDb. There you go. That's our first game of the day.
Amazing.
Doug, we're so glad to have you here. So Doug just popped in. Doug, today we have April with us. We have Joe Lexus. Doug just asked, did Hayley party too much yesterday or what? Now, in Hayley's defense, she booked this day off a little while ago. We knew. I'm not gonna question what went on yesterday, why she's not here today. But you know what? Yesterday was her birthday. That's all that matters.
Exactly. And she sent us a picture of a pretty good looking chocolate cake.
She did.
That was a good looking cake.
I sent her birthday presents. You know what I sent her?
What did you send her?
Okay. So every morning, everyone, I have a Fiber One bar because I love Fiber One. They're delicious. I sent her 4 boxes of triple chocolate Fiber One bars. And then I also sent her 4 boxes of carrot cake triple Fiber One bars.
Amazing.
So she has 8 boxes of Fiber One bars. I also sent her some Ferrero Rocher and then a sample packet of Fancy Crisps because she's a potato chip girl. And these were like high end, like truffle cheese, Yeah, so I sent her some Fancy Crisps. Thanks, I know.
Very
and
nice.
all her boyfriend got her was a cake. Anyway, I'm just saying someone's a better boyfriend, and that is me. News story number 1. Allyson is the best boyfriend. Doug, Sophie's here today. Thank goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Baby. Sophie is Doug's cat. Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. We're delighted to have you here, kitten. But now we're going to rush right in to the news stories. Where's the sting? That's right. We say news. These are more just, these are articles that we found. We don't always want to talk doom and gloom.
No.
First thing in the morning, we like to find a little bit more lighthearted articles. And this first one, I mean, this really does it. So, people in the UK, so councils run, cities, councils run a lot of things within the cities. And sometimes people make fun of councils and say that they're inefficient and that they don't always make the best decisions. This is a good example of it. Yeah. So there was a council criticized for trimming, with a weed whacker, with an automatic weed whacker, artificial grass. You heard it, everyone. Yeah. Artificial grass. A man was left absolutely baffled as he witnessed a council employee trimming down some artificial grass on a roundabout with a strimmer. So this is Wales. Yeovil. Is that how I say it correctly? Yeah, Yeovil. And he spotted a man trying to remove the weeds from the middle of a roundabout section on a roadway using a weed whacker, or a, as you call them here, what was a strimmer?
Strimmer, yeah.
Yeah, so there he is, kind of ruining the fake grass, which, by the way, is not cheap. I know, because I have fake grass in my backyard. And so the council eventually said, oh, yeah, he should have done that by hand and just been pulling out the weeds. He had been sent to weed. Just the weeds that are coming up through there, get rid of them. No, this guy took a weed whacker and chopped all the fake grass and destroyed it.
But I mean, why, if you're gonna real grass, just use real grass.
Just
you
use
know,
real grass.
we don't need fake grass.
I'll say though, fake grass, easy to take care of,
Well,
unless
I
you have a weed whacker, and then it's destroyed. Let's be honest.
If you're gonna go and weed whack it anyway.
I tend to think it's maybe not the council, it was the council worker. However, let's say council, maybe more specific directions for some of the workers.
There's a line in the article that's like, more training is needed.
More training is needed. That is the most polite way of saying it. Let's see.
Oh, Doug, is this Doug's riddle?
There's Doug's riddle.
Thanks,
Doug, one of our loyal listeners and viewers, watchers, listeners, all of it. He likes to give us a riddle of the day. He said to us a long time ago, hey, can I give you a riddle every day? And we were like, please do. We like to fill time. So
that's one less thing for me to do.
Yeah, we've got Doug's riddle of the day coming up. As soon as we're done the news stories, we will get into that. Also, April sharing with us that she had corned beef hash for breakfast.
Very nice.
Yeah, I do love a little corned beef hash. I mean, come on, it's so good. It's so good. Doug, what'd you have for dinner last night? That's what I want to know. April had a corned beef hash for breakfast. What did Doug have for dinner? Until we get that information, let's move on to our next news story. Will, tell us about a Japanese robot that can peel bananas most of the time.
Japanese robot can peel bananas cleanly most of the time. Great.
50% of the time. Yeah.
Basically, they built the robot. It's not a banana peeling robot. Like they built it to do other things, and demonstration of its agility and its ability to do stuff with its little robot hands is they gave it some bananas to peel. And it can do it. The robot is capable of peeling a banana without squishing the fruit inside 57% of the time.
57.
Which, I'm going to be honest, not that impressive.
Yeah. Emily, thank goodness. I know, Emily, we've all been waiting for that robot that will peel our bananas for us. Thank goodness.
I know,
right, Emily?
I've been struggling for 25 years to peel my bananas.
I mean, monkeys have been doing it for God knows how long, but
exactly.
It's hard. It's hard for us humans.
All I have to do now is, if you're watching on a Echo show, install this giant robot in my kitchen.
Boom, bananas peeled.
To do one thing.
If you do have an Echo show, you can see the robots right now holding that banana. I love you, Emily. Peeling bananas has always been so hard. I know, Emily. I feel like this is a mockery infomercial. Are you tired of having trouble peeling bananas? Yeah. So yeah, this robot. So the only thing I didn't like was, they're trying to train these robots to do more and more things, because what they want to do eventually is have robots, doing more and more jobs that humans have done. I mean, why don't we just hire people to peel bananas? I'll just hire a professional banana peeler.
I'll hire one man to sit on my kitchen counter and, can you peel this? Can you peel this?
And I bet you he will never squish that banana. I bet you a human wouldn't squish a banana. But no, we've got a robot out there peeling bananas. I'm with you, Emily. Thank goodness, right? Whew. Doug, you gave me 2 choices for dinner. Last night for dinner, you had pork chops and a baked potato. But then also you told me last night you had steak.
Whoa.
Doug, did you have more than one dinner? That's what I want to know. And I like your style.
Like cool. We had a conversation about steak sandwiches, though. Was that because...
Yeah, we did. Yesterday we had a conversation about steak sandwiches because steak sandwiches are, as we know, in the US and in Canada, it's an open sandwich. It's just one piece of bread.
Like that.
My boyfriend, the first time he ordered a steak sandwich in Canada, got really worked up. He's from the UK, and he was like, they didn't give me they ripped me off a piece of bread. They ripped me off a piece of bread. I was like, all right, calm down. That's how we do it here. And then Doug, for breakfast this morning, had steak and potato soup. Well, you got to use that leftover steak and potato soup for breakfast. A breakfast soup.
Is that porridge? Oatmeal?
I wonder if that
Is
would
oatmeal
be.
breakfast soup?
Is oatmeal bread? If you make it really soupy-like, I guess it would be.
That sounds gross, though.
It does sound gross. So does like egg soup, though.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Bleh.
no. I don't like that. Let's move on.
We don't like,
Okay.
moving on.
Let's do one more story. And it's in this. My top 2 favorite genre of news stories are trucks that fall over and spill everything on the road,
Yeah.
and people who find stuff that's expensive.
Okay.
Okay, and this falls into the latter.
Oh, yeah.
A mechanic found hundreds of pieces of art in a dumpster, and they are worth millions.
Millions. We always love these stories because we always hope that one day we'll find something in our houses that will change our lives forever.
It's inspiration. I'm manifesting to stumble across something that's worth very a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Very a lot. Also, maybe there's good sentence structure in there. Who can say? But yeah, this guy, he was clearing out whatever.
Like a dumpster, an area. He was hired to, Was he hired? No, it was his, wasn't it? He was cleaning out
It was his
backyard.
mate, and he got called in because the painting is of like car parts and motorcycles and stuff like that. And this guy's a mechanic, so his friend thought he would like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, he did some research. He said originally he was just going to hang them up in the local skate park, but he did some research.
Because they're just pictures of parts of cars. It's like automotive parts, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then he did the research.
And it's estimated that each one can be sold at around $22,000.
Oh my God.
Dollars.
And how many were there? It was like
loads, so many.
Yeah.
So many.
And they were all wrapped up. They were all wrapped up nicely.
Nicely
like somebody
preserved.
had gone to the trouble to wrap them up, put it. This is what I think is crazy. People have obviously bought this art, invested in this art, wrapped it up, put it somewhere, and then just forgotten. Oh,
So
what did I do with those millions? Oh, I bought that art. I wonder whatever happened to that art.
What was all that expensive?
Whatever happened to that
for?
art I purchased?
Anyway, so he's gonna sell some of it he's gonna keep, but he's also working with some like serious art people to try and put on some exhibitions and get them into some like New York museums and stuff, which I think is nice. So
If you own, I've always wondered this. So if you own the art, so now technically that is his art, and then a museum contacts you, do they pay you to display the art?
I think it's more like you see it sometimes. Oh, this piece is on loan from the Will Bell Foundation.
Right. So then they're just like display it so they can see it. And that probably gives it more value because then more people are like, whoa, I would like that art. Let me contact that art owner.
Yeah. And I think it gives you the right to say, oh no, I want it back because I want to hang it on my kitchen wall, whatever.
Be honest with me, Will. If you found millions of dollars worth of art, would you keep any or would you just be like, selling it?
Well, it depends how good it was. It depends how good it is. If I like it, then I might put it up. I'd sell most of it.
I was like, okay, there's $1 million. You gonna put it on your wall, or are you gonna cash it in and go on a world trip?
If it's one piece that's worth millions, I would sell it. Yeah. If it's if in this instance, it's a bunch of pieces that together are worth millions, then I would keep one or two and I would sell the rest.
All right, I like it.
Are you flagging the lot?
I'd probably flag the lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's because I'm an art connoisseur.
I'm just like, give me the money. I'd invest in, I don't know, something more art. Maybe I become a professional art
collector.
Person.
That would be nice if you had tons of disposable income.
Oh my gosh, what are those words? Well, there we go. These are some great. Will always finding great stories. Great stories.
It's fun.
It is fun. I like it. April said, cool breakfast, everyone. April, I like your attitude. Thank you for being so positive. That's the other thing, April. You're a little ray of sunshine. Thank you for joining us and finding us here on Backchannel.
What did you have for breakfast, Ali?
This morning I had breakfast soup, or oatmeal and porridge, as we would call
nice.
it.
Hot?
Yeah. Yes, of course, hot with a little bit of blueberry. I always put blueberry in it. Also, everyone, I'm trying to up the protein, so I added a little bit of blueberry cheesecake protein powder to it.
Ooh,
Delicious.
very nice.
Yeah. And then as always, I had my Fiber One bar. Today was an exciting day because I had a new type, salted caramel drizzle square Fiber One bar, everyone. I like these because I call them breakfast desserts.
I love that you, Ali, you have introduced me to the concept of breakfast dessert, and it makes me
dessert.
So, okay, I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent.
Please do.
My graduation present when I finished uni was dinner at a Michelin star restaurant.
Ooh.
It was very nice, very fancy. And one of the courses, there's lots of courses, one of the courses was pre-dessert. Okay, so before you had dessert, so after you had your entree, and before you had dessert, you had a pre-dessert. And I said, how have I gone 22 years of my life without the concept of pre-dessert?
Pre-dessert. Just getting your taste buds ready for the sweet.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Cleanse
like a
your
transition.
palate. Yeah. Transition into real dessert. So for at Christmas that year, I made pre-dessert for breakfast for Christmas dinner. For Christmas
What was your
lunch.
pre-dessert?
It was like a lemony sorbet kind of thing.
That's a great, because it does. Lemon will clean the palate. That's an
But
excellent.
it's not filling because it's just ice.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. I also want to corner breakfast appetizers because sometimes my friends used to say this: if you're at a restaurant, you order your breakfast, but then you're just sitting there. You got your coffee, but you're sitting, you're waiting for. Wouldn't it be nice to have like soldiers, like you could just have the toast come out and just dip it in an egg, or cut up pancake so it's in strips, so you can just have a little. I was
going to say strips of French toast.
Yes, exactly. Just something that's a little like, maybe you could have a tiny little bacon with a little bit of egg, like the bacon wrapped around the egg, like a little breakfast appetizers and breakfast desserts. I'm all about it.
So the point is that I also don't know how I've been living without the concept of breakfast dessert.
Well, I'll be ordering you some Fiber One bars very soon. Are you a chocolatey person or are you more of a lemony person?
In the morning, probably more of a lemony person.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna change your world.
You're gonna change my world.
I'm gonna change your world. I'm gonna make you all chubby like me. This is what's happening, everyone. There's several courses to every meal in my life. That way, food never ends. All right. Doug's riddle of the day. Let's get to that first. Let's do that. All right. So, lovely, constant full-time listener. Oh, I highlighted the wrong thing as I'm trying to go up. Here we go. So, Doug has sent us in a riddle. We encourage you to get involved. Take a guess. Here we go. Doug's riddle. Waddling around cold feet on ice, I love the southern hemisphere. Waddling around cold feet on ice, I love the southern hemisphere.
Now this
penguins?
My first thought was penguins, but there's like it's because penguins only live on either the northern or the southern pole, don't they? And I can never remember which one it is.
Waddling around.
It's got to be penguins.
Or seal? Could it be a seal?
It could be a seal.
Is it penguin or seal, Doug? Anyone else? April, if you have a guess, let us know what you think it could be. What was it again? Waddling around.
Cold feet on ice. I love the southern hemisphere.
I love the southern hemisphere. What? Doug's riddle of the day. We're correct. Penguins. It's a penguin.
Good job.
In fact, we skipped one of our news stories, and I know we have to move on, but because we're talking penguins, let's just talk about this real quick.
So I think come back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Doug, we have a penguin story. We'll do it tomorrow. Put it on tomorrow's because I loved this news story.
It's a good one.
It's penguin based. You'll love it. Doug, thank you very much for the riddle of the day. We're very pleased. Now, our new segment. Will you tell the people while I blow my nose about this?
Okay. Are we doing the game or are we doing let's do this?
Allyson's History Corner. History Corner.
Incredible. Okay. So, as you will know, if you've been a long time listener to the show, first of all, thank you very much. you'll also know that Allyson is very, very old. Ancient, in fact. So old that when the first creature crawled out of the ocean, Allyson said, "Where have you been? I've been waiting for you."
I called the thing out. I
You
was like,
beckoned
I
it
know you can
forth.
walk. You can walk. Come
Yeah.
out of the water. And it did. And I
Because
changed
Allyson had already been doing it for 1,000 years at that
1,000
point.
years, right? I was training dinosaurs at a very young age, right? I taught dinosaurs to do things. I was there. I taught people how to build the pyramids. I mean, so I've virtually been around for all eras of history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have a question for Allyson, who's lived through all of the entirety of human history and before, let us know. And Allyson will attempt to answer your question about any period in history.
Doug, Sophie the cat has a question. Wants to know when she was invented. Well, here's the thing, Doug. The thing about cats is, so when I first called the creature out of the sea to become, a walking, to take a step further in evolution, it was like, the thing was all right. It was fine, but it didn't really. It wasn't cuddly. It made no sounds of affection.
It was a bit slimy.
It was a little slimy. I didn't want to, be cuddling up to it. So eventually what I did was I talked to the sea creature that became land creature, and we really started to communicate about what would be some things that would help it out. Right away it was like, I'm cold all the time. So we started to think, oh, wouldn't it be great if you could grow some type of fur? So then, we willed it to be. And then in all honesty, I just love a tail on an animal. So we were like, let's get a tail going. Then we were in Egypt, and mythical creatures, they had kind of a cat like alien-ish kind of, there was a lot of carvings on the walls. So essentially what happened was me and the amoeba that came out of the sea just kind of willed it to become more of a feline type presence, as we just thought that's the most beautiful looking animal. So it goes to show what you want your reality to be can become the truth if you believe hard enough, which is what the sea amoeba creature and I did.
Yeah, Mittens, the sea amoeba. That's what it's called.
Mittens was the actual name. I'll never forget the first time Mittens purred. Oh, I mean, that was a...
What I'm hearing, Allyson, is that not only have you lived through all of human history, you might also be God.
Well, look, I'm not going to say that. I mean, I'm not going to get into that. But what I am going to say is that Doug says, Sophie says, thank you. Sophie, you're more than welcome. I'm delighted you're covered in beautiful fur and not slimy anymore. What I'm going to say is I just really have the power to make animals and humans believe that they can achieve whatever it is they want to achieve in their life.
You're just like the life coach for humanity.
Yeah, this life coach. I mean, where did dogs come from? Well,
It's a
yin
similar
and yang,
story, funnily
they
enough.
need an enemy. So, thus the dogs came into the world. But I did cats first, definitely. Did cats first. They were good creatures.
They're cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, Ali, for teaching us about. Okay. Thanks for teaching us about where cats came from.
Also, if there are any young children listening and you're about to go to school, don't tell your teachers this. This is just so you know it's not real. I don't want you thinking that these are true facts. We're making up. Please don't go into the last thing we need is for Backchannel to be like, is Allyson saying she's responsible for evolution?
It's not on the syllabus.
Sarcasm, everyone. But thank you for joining. And Doug and Sophie, thank you for asking that question. One more time, this has been Allyson's History Corner.
Allyson's History Corner. History Corner.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Okay. Should we play a game, Ali?
Oh, I think it's time. We've got enough listeners now. We've got London, we've got No Name, we've got Doug, we've got Quaint Cod.
Ooh.
Love that name. That's fun. Amy, Jan, look, we've got people, and we are delighted to have you here. So let's get into a game. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite new games. This game is called
Don't forget the lyrics. I don't like them like this.
So don't forget the lyrics. Essentially, what we want you to do is we are going to give you some lyrics. And if you're watching on an audio show, Will has actually kind of made a little demo here so you can see the lyrics, you can see the blanks. But don't worry if you are not on an audio show, if you're just listening, if you're just working by ear, just as easy. We'll talk you through it. So don't forget the lyrics. So what we're going to do is we're going to read out some lyrics, probably pretty famous ones. And then we're going to give you some blanks. We need you to fill in the missing words. Now, April, you were very good at this the other day. I hope you're still on board because you were great at this game. So let's do the first one. Let's do the first one as a tester. So don't forget the lyrics challenge number 1, everyone. Here we go. Lady Gaga featuring Ariana Grande, Rain on Me. Here's the words. I'd rather be dry, but at least blank blank.
It's a bit more modern, a recent song.
Yeah, I'd rather be dry, but at least blank blank. I cannot sing it because
so
we're
hard
not
not
allowed
to
do that, but it is very hard. But I'd rather be dry, but at least blank blank. 2 blanks. What are the words to finish it off? Again, Lady Gaga featuring Ariana Grande, Rain on Me. I'd rather be dry, but at least blank blank.
If you think you know, and you can see my gorgeous PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to point down to Ali down here. If you can see me, if you can see all of that, you're watching on an Echo show. All you need to do is say the name of your device. I call her Eliza, because I can't say her real name. Followed by the word say, followed by what you think the missing lyrics are, or anything else you want to say to us. So name of your device, the word say, whatever you want to chat to us about. If you're only listening, if you're working by ear, head to backchannel.tv, your phone or your tablet, pop your name in, you can chat with us that way. Or if you're one of our YouTube watchers, hi. All you have to do is type in the comment box and we'll see it. It'll come through.
We will see it. Again, what are the last 2 words to this lyric? I'd rather be dry, but at least...
Do you know what it is, Ellie?
No, I honestly don't. I'm trying to think of like the chorus. Because is it the chorus line?
It is. I think it's the first line of the chorus.
Any guesses? Any guesses? Will, what do you think? Give me some hints. Give me some hints.
I think it's something that we should all be thankful for. I'd rather be dry, but at least, you know.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm alive?
At least I'm alive.
Yes!
Okay.
Will, your hint really helped me, just so you know.
Good.
That was great.
Glad about that. Okay, question number 2 or lyric number 2. It's from Dua Lipa, Don't Start Now. It's another popular song. We're going to go back. We're going to go back a bit in a minute. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word blank? Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word?
And you know what? You can kind of guess these two sometimes because they might rhyme a bit with what's going on. So aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word
sausages?
Bacon. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word penguin? No, penguin. Yeah. It's only one blank, everyone. One blank, one word. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word
boudoir?
Boudoir?
That wouldn't hurt. That's not a word that hurts. That's a great word.
No. I think I know. I don't know this song totally, but I think I know. I think I know what it might be.
You can make an educated guess. I'm going to put this up as well.
Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye?
Let's find out.
Bye-bye!
Ali,
Doug, I cut in. I think the word is, I bet you were about to say goodbye, weren't you, Doug? What did you think the word was going to be? Go ahead and finish it off, even though I jumped in.
It's goodbye, Doug.
It's goodbye.
Okay.
All right, number 3.
Number 3. Whitney Houston.
Oh, a classic. Okay, I'm not allowed to sing it, even though I want to with all my heart and soul. Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, originally written by Dolly Parton. You know that, right?
Of course I know that.
She just gave the song to Whitney.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, here you go. That's cool. She's like, it was a cute song. I didn't think that much of it. And then Whitney made it from The Bodyguard, that soundtrack. I mean, So I hope life treats you kind. And I hope you have blank blank, blank, blank. So 4. This is a bit trickier, but
Yeah.
I mean, this is such a classic. If you've ever been to a karaoke night, unfortunately, someone has tried to sing this when they should not. I was a karaoke DJ for a small period of time in my life, and it was back when karaoke, look, we didn't have these modern digital things. We had big karaoke records
Mm-hmm.
that you'd put in. And I'm not going to lie to you, everyone. I purposely scratched the I Will Always Love You record because nobody should be singing it but
No.
Dolly Parton or Whitney.
Yeah.
So I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have blank, 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 blank. 4.
Are you telling me
Come
that
on.
Dolly or Whitney never showed up in your karaoke bar?
Unfortunately, they never arrived in Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada.
I'm shocked. Really.
Lethbridge. Oh, Lethbridge. Windy City. You know how Chicago is the Windy City in the
Yeah.
States? Lethbridge is the Windy City in Canada.
Whoa.
It's unbelievable. The wind. One time it picked up my car door and swung it right around. That was the first car accident I ever had with the
No
wind.
way.
Yeah, crazy.
Nobody
So-
wants a windy accident.
No, that could be taken many ways. And however you take it, nobody wants those accidents. Whitney Houston, I will always love you. I hope life treats you kind. And I hope you have blank, 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 blank. 4 words. Give it a guess. I know the words. I don't want to jump in until Doug, do you think you know? Doug, I cut you off last time. I think I gave the answer away too quickly. What do you think? Do you know this one?
I'm kind of blanking on it.
Are you really? I know it.
I would know it, and if I was singing the song, I would know it. But right now, in this moment, because I can hear it in my head, I can hear how Whitney sings it, and I can hear how Dolly sings it.
Yeah.
This,
I hope life treats you kind. And I hope you have blank, 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 blank.
I reckon you could do a mean Dolly Parton. You know, there's all these stories that they're casting the Dolly Parton biopic or biopic, if you swing that way. I reckon you would do a good job, Ally.
I love you. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that.
You could do a mean Dolly. You've got big hair.
Wonderful. All right. I do have big hair. I have massive hair. It just needs to be blonde. She does wigs, though, so I could easily get some wigs.
Exactly.
All right.
Good.
Here we go. The final words. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of.
All you dreamed of. There you go.
Boom.
Good one.
Yes. The song never to be sung at karaoke unless
No.
you are Dolly or Whitney.
Mm, mm,
Excellent.
mm.
Excellent. All right. Number 4 of
Here we
Don't
go.
Forget the Lyrics.
Oh, Oasis, Wonderwall, a
Oh.
British classic. I don't know how big this song is across the pond.
Look, it was a hit in North America as well.
Okay, good.
But here, it's like an anthem of life.
It is.
You'll walk down the street and like street performers will start playing it and people will stop in the streets. They'll start singing along, lighters in the air.
Mhm.
Everyone's hugging. They're having a moment. This song, okay, Oasis Wonderwall. You read it, Will, this time.
By now, you should have somehow realized blank, 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 blank. So I'm looking for 4 words. By now, you should have somehow realized. Honestly, if you're anywhere in the UK and you say those words, people will finish it for you. People will get involved because everybody knows it in the UK, in England at least.
And see, I can't think of the 4 words.
No, so we've flipped from Whitney.
I'm not fully British, right? I'm only part British, so it's
You'll
not
get there.
part of my DNA yet. It's not part of my. I'm addicted to tea, but I don't have all the words to Wonderwall totally in my head yet.
Memorized.
Ollie, thank you so much for joining the stream. Right now, we are playing Don't Forget the Lyrics. You have forgotten about me. Is that Doug? Is that the words?
It's a good guess, Doug. If they're what you think for Wonderwall.
Or are you just saying that about us? We have not forgotten about you,
Doug,
Doug.
we can
We have
never forget
not
about
forgotten about you. I would never forget about you. Oasis Wonderwall. What are the 4 words? By now, you should have somehow realized blank, 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 blank. That is his guess. Great. That is Doug's guess.
It's a good guess, Doug.
You have forgotten about me. By now, you should have somehow realized. Physical alligator. Thank you so much for joining us. I love these
We've
generated
also got
names.
the easy ostrich. I hate
Oh.
a difficult ostrich.
You know what? There's nothing worse than a difficult than an ornery ostrich. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do.
What you gotta do? There we go. What you gotta do is not forget those words again, Allyson. If you're gonna live in the UK.
Here. Okay, final one. Eurythmics.
Oh,
Sweet dreams are made of this.
Yes, yeah.
I'm looking. Go on,
one
take
word.
it away.
It's one blank. One blank. Very easy. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to blank? One word, everyone. The Eurythmics. Think of her, Annie Lennox. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to blank? What is the missing word? I would think this is probably one of the easiest, I would say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a great song.
Oh.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to?
Come on, take a guess if you're out there listening. Everyone knows this one. I think the word is judge. Okay, Doug thinks sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to judge? Thank you, Doug, for getting involved, taking a guess. Any Annie Lennox fans out there? Any Eurythmics fans? Come on. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to blank? What do you think? What do you think? Do it.
Disagree.
Disagree. Not judge, but Doug. No judgment here. We are more than grateful that you got involved. Thank you so very much. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree?
What a great song.
Great song. So good. My other favorite Eurythmic song is There Must Be an Angel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes.
I love that song. Thank you. So good. So good. That was Don't Forget the Lyrics, everyone. Don't forget the lyrics. We will be playing that again because I personally love it, even though I have a hard time not singing the songs.
It's very challenging.
And I want to with all my heart and soul. Thank you so much for playing. Please.
Now, I think, let's have a game of true or false.
Is it that time already?
I think it's that time already.
Allyson has babbled her way through the show. We are now at competitive show. I didn't even give you a rundown of what was going to happen in the next hour, everyone, because we are flying through things. When you were, Doug just said, when you were saying that song, Sophie was looking like, where are they coming from? Yeah, because it was a high pitch, so your cat was probably like, Sorry, I've always wanted to show off that I can do that. Anyway, moving on.
We're all very impressed, Allie.
Thank you. All right. It is our favorite game, True or False.
True, it is our favorite game.
If you want to get involved, which most people do, because this is the most funnest game to get involved with on the show, I can add you onto the official score sheet.
It's so official.
Yesterday, Hayley won because it was her birthday, and I let her win. And I'm saying that out loud because she's not here, and she doesn't need to know that. So I let her win. But today, Doug says I go first. Doug always determines who goes first. Doug has decided I go first today. It is Will and I. Will and I were not so competitive.
It's because we know that there's nothing in it. There's no prizes.
There's no prizes. There's no pressure because there is no prize. But what you do win is our love and admiration for getting involved. And also you win just starting off the day, getting the gray matter going, having a little true or false, fun questioning. So again, if you want to get involved and you are watching on an Echo show, just say the magic word say, and then you can tell us true or false, or whatever else you want while we're playing this game. Let's chat. We love it. If you're on an audio-only device, go to backchannel.tv. While you're there, leave us a little review. We love hearing back. Tim, who hopefully will be joining us shortly, says he loves playing the morning games. I think true and false is his favorite. It's everyone's favorite. And if you're also out there on YouTube, like Grass Puddle and Teresa often are, hopefully they'll join in at some point. Just type in your comment box and we will get it.
We will.
So competitive true or false. Will, let's start it off. A lovely Doug has said that I get to have the first question. So if you could begin the questioning, Will, I am prepared.
I will do. The other thing that you need to know is that after Ali gives her answer, you're going to have 90 seconds of jazzy little music to get your answers in. And after that, we'll reveal the answer. So, Allyson.
Oh, yeah, and we do give away bonus points if you want to give us
Oh, yeah.
compliments or if you have any additional information in regards to the answers. We throw around bonus points like nobody's business because, again, it's not about who
They're
wins or
kind of
loses.
meaningless.
It's
they don't really
just
matter
the
that
fun of
much.
the game. So let's get
Okay.
going. Will, first question.
Question number 1, Allyson.
Yes.
The Potato Eaters is a famous painting by Pablo Picasso. True or false? The Potato Eaters is a famous painting by Pablo Picasso.
True. What the heck?
Great.
All right. You now have 90 seconds while our music plays. Let us know what you're thinking. True or false? The Potato Eaters is a famous painting by Pablo Picasso. I said true. What are you thinking out there, art collectors? No Name just joined the stream. Good morning, No Name. We are playing true or false. The question again was the Potato Eaters is a famous painting by Pablo Picasso.
Pablo Picasso.
Pablo.
It's very jazzy, this music.
It
I
is.
like it. Somebody said it's like we're at a spa.
Oh, it does feel like we're at a spa. Yes. Doug, make sure that Sophie is on the official street. Yes. Doug says false. Thank you, Doug. He also says it was by Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh. How do you say it? How do you say Van?
I think it's supposed to be Van Gogh, which is what I say, because I'm a bit pretentious like that.
Yeah, but people in the UK always say Van
Gogh.
Gogh. Yeah, and it's Van Gogh.
He's
Anyway.
not a Gogh. Hi to Slowpoke, who's joined the stream.
We got Will, we got A. Good morning, Slowpoke. Thank you for joining us. Doug and Sophie on the scoreboard. And that was an answer. Sophie says false too. Great. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Sophie. Get involved. Again, the Potato Eaters is a famous painting by Pablo Picasso. Pablo. Now, I said true. Will, what is the correct answer?
It's false, babes.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It is by Vincent van Gogh.
Hey, Doug, great job. So Sophie and Doug both get a point. Also, we're giving Doug an extra point for knowing it was Van Gogh.
Sure.
Well done, Doug. Well done. Good start. All right. Question number 2 of true or false.
Okay, let me have it.
Women's sailing made its debut as an Olympic event in 1988. Yes, Winter Olympic Games, Calgary, Alberta. Okay. Women's sailing made its debut as an Olympic event in 1988. Hey, Tim, good morning, Will and Allyson, and everyone else. Tim, we're so glad to have you here. We were just talking about you. You're on question number 2. Here we go. Tim, women's sailing made its debut as an Olympic event in 1988. Is that true or false, Will? What do you think?
Oh, it just so happens that I'm a women's sailing expert.
Yes.
I'm going to say false. I think it was later.
Will is saying false. What are you saying? You now have 90 seconds. Women's sailing made its debut as an Olympic event in 1988.
Ali, do you think we should address the elephant in the room?
Yeah, go for it.
It is true that I do write all the questions for true and false. But I did write them a week ago.
This is the thing. He gathers them up. I know you gather them up in bulk.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're reading every single one. No. I just know you go, I found these. Here we go.
Yeah, okay, here's today's 13 questions. Also, I've written like 7 more between them. So don't worry about it.
True. Tim says true, but I bet Will's right.
Tim, stop it.
Love it. Tim said true. Tim, thank you for getting involved. Will, what did you say again? You said?
I said false.
Will said
because
false.
I think
Will
it was
false.
Later.
Allie, good morning. Guess who joined today?
Is it you, Allie?
It's you. Hi, Allie. Hi. So great to have you back with us. We're in true or false. Do you know the answer? No pressure. You don't have to get involved, but so delighted you said hello. Women's sailing made its debut as an Olympic event in 1988. What are you guys saying out there? What do you think? Doug, Sophie, what's going down? True or false?
Come on, Sophie, get your answer in.
Sophie, put that catnip down and start being focused. All right, well, I can tell you. Allie said false. Thank you, Allie. Excellent. I can tell you. Women's sailing made its debut as an Olympic event in 1988. True, everyone. Absolutely true. Tim, good job. Allie, thank you for giving it a go. Will, thank you for giving it a go.
That's okay.
Again, it's not about who wins or loses, with us. It's all for fun. This is fun.
This is fun.
This is fun.
We're
having fun.
Fun. That's what you're having.
This is a good time.
Are you having fun?
I'm having fun. Sure.
Hi to Hetty, who's just joined the stream. Hetty, we're having fun.
Hey, Hetty, we're having fun. We're playing true or a false. All right, question number 3. Hit me, Will.
The TV series Ally McBeal is set in New York. Is that true or is that false?
That was false. I can't remember where it was, but I know it is false.
Seem pretty confident.
Yeah, Sex and the City was New York, but Ally McBeal was not.
Were they on at the same time? I've never heard of Ally McBeal.
Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, Ally McBeal. Allie says false. I'm with you, Allie. Totally. Thank you, Allie. Ally McBeal, yeah, a little bit before your time, Will, because you are young.
A baby.
You're young, and you have your whole life ahead of you. I'm in my later years. No, I'm not. I'm still very young.
Are you the Ally? Is it about you? Are you Ally McBeal?
I was Ally McBeal.
With a Y.
Yeah, I know. It was spelled with a Y. Yeah. Ally McBeal. Oh, Tim says, I think that's false. Thank you, Tim. I agree. Tim and I are on the same page. Yeah, Ally McBeal. It was a show about a gal named Allie and her life and working and what she went through. And I think it was early 90s, mid 90s, I think is when Ally McBeal was kicking around.
I wonder if it came to this country because I ain't never heard of it.
I don't think it did come to this country. The TV series Ally McBeal is set in New York City. Is that true or is that false? Tim has said false. Allie has said false.
You've got about 10 seconds before the end of the music to get your answers in. We'll reveal it.
Tim's thinking Chicago, or Boston. Good guesses, Tim.
Okay, I asked. The TV series Ally McBeal is set in New York. Of course it's false. And it is set in Boston. So let's give Tim a bonus point.
Tim gets a bonus point.
Bonus
Great job,
points
Tim.
for Tim.
Coming in quick and hard. New a secondary piece of information. Thank you, Tim. Bonus points. Bonus points. All right, next question. Here we go. Will, get ready. The Ashes. The Ashes is a cricket competition between England and Australia. The Ashes is a cricket competition between England and Australia. And yes, we are talking about the game, not the insects. The Ashes is a cricket competition between England and Australia. Is that true or is that false? What do you think?
That is true, Allyson.
Boom. Will says true. What are you saying? You got 90 seconds.
Because I'm a right proper British gent and I know all about cricket. I do.
All right. That's right, says Tim. Boston Legal was a spin-off series of Ally McBeal. Okay.
Tim, is there anything you don't know?
He knows everything. So, true. And so are we answering true for this one, Tim? And then that was just additional information in regards to the other stuff? I think it is. I'm going to give you a true. Okay, so Tim is saying true. Thank you, Tim. And yeah, Boston Legal was a spin-off series of Ally McBeal.
Was she a lawyer?
I think she became a lawyer. Did she not become a lawyer, Tim? That's what we went through the journey of Ally McBeal's life and all that she.
Oh, I see.
Becoming Tim, a female
thanks for being
lawyer.
Our resident Ally McBeal expert.
Tim's just our resident expert.
Anyway, this question's about cricket.
That's right. Get into cricket, the game, not the insect. The Ashes is a cricket competition between England and Australia.
Can I do a British accent some more? I mean, I am British.
You are British, but you're doing your...
But you know what I mean? Like, oh, cool, blimey, we're going to play cricket against the Aussies.
Oh, mate, well done.
I can't. Everything else is just going to be curse words now, so I need to stop.
I know. It's hard to do English accents without swearing, just so you know. Allie, you're wondering where Hayley is. Okay. I'm with Will. Tim, I'm with Will on the cricket question. True. Great. Gotcha, Tim. Allie's wondering where's Hayley. Allie, look, yesterday was Hayley's birthday. We're not saying that she partied too hard. She did take this day off a long time ago, so she pre-planned. So, you know, Hayley's just not here. It's the day after her birthday. We're not going to say why she's not here, but We're letting her have the day. We're letting her have the day.
But she'll be back tomorrow.
She will definitely be back.
Allie, and we're going to have more true and false. And we've got a new story about penguins. So.
It's so excited. It's so excited. So let's do this. So the Ashes is a cricket competition between England and Australia. Absolutely true. Everyone, if you said true, you get a point. Thank you very, very much for getting involved. Tim, does Ashes refer to the tree? Good question.
I believe, Tim, that they are literal ashes. Because if you win the Ashes, if England win, the trophy is a teeny tiny little urn with ashes inside. Now, I don't know what they burn. I don't know what the ashes are from. I think they might be cricket stumps. I don't know. But I think it refers to the little trophy, which is a thing full of ashes.
The ashes. There we go. Yeah. We're not exactly sure, but that was a pretty good answer, Will.
If a cricket player approaches you, don't quote me.
It's kind of like Allison's History Corner. Don't tell your history teachers.
It's like loose facts. Ali, I have to go. Sorry, I'll be back when I get home from school or tomorrow.
No problem, Allie.
That's
Thank you so
amazing.
much for joining us. Have a great day at school. I hope you have such fun classes today and that it flies by. I hope it flies by. Yeah, gone. All right, let's continue on.
Let's.
Next question.
Here's a question for you, Allyson.
I'm ready.
Before they found fame, the band Queen were originally called the Quarrymen.
This is false. I know, because we've talked about sort of something about this.
Okay.
No problem. You'll be back tomorrow. That's great. No problem,
Thanks,
Allie. Have
Allie.
a great day. Have a
See you
nice
tomorrow.
day. Thank you for joining us.
Before they found fame, the band Queen were originally called the Quarrymen. Is that true, or is it just false?
Now, I said false, but what are you saying? You got about 80 seconds. Get those answers in. What are you thinking? True or false?
That's how you do it.
Or false? If you were playing on a show, Tim says false. Thank you very much, Tim. If you are playing along and you have an Echo show and you get to see the beauties that are myself and Will before you, then we're glad you've joined us. All you have to say is say. That's the magic word. You say to your device. I'm not going to say your device's name because she'll kick off if I say it. But say true or false. If you're on an audio only, just go to Backchannel TV. You can even just write in T or F. You don't even have to write in the full true or false. Just go T or F. We'll get what you're saying.
Sure.
And if you're out there on YouTube, same thing. Just put T or F. T or F. We'll know what you're talking about. Get involved. Put it in the comment box. It will come through to us. I said false. Read the question again, Will, just so the people
Oh my
are
goodness.
reminded.
Before they found fame, the band Queen were originally called the Quarrymen. Is that true or is that false? Allyson, you said it was false. Tim said false. He thinks it was the Beatles. I can tell you. Of course it's false. It is the Beatles.
Yes, Tim. Again, bonus point, Tim. Well done. Master of all trivia, Tim.
Because they were from Liverpool, the Beatles.
The greatest city in the world.
The greatest city in the world.
That's us trying to do a Liverpudlian.
Liverpudlian, yeah.
Liverpudlian. Scouse is the nickname for them, but they're actually called Liverpudlians.
Mm-hmm.
Scouse is actually a fish stew, everyone. Anyway, moving on.
I'm going to be there at the weekends.
Are you? Are you going to Liverpool?
Yeah, our Liz lives in Liverpool. My sister, she lives in Liverpool, so I'm off to go and see her.
That's a very British thing too, just so you know, everyone. When you say our kid is like our relative. Our kid is, so if you were to say our Liz, that's like, you know, my sister.
eldest sibling, Elizabeth.
Yeah. Our means, you know, we take ownership. They take ownership. Our Will. Will.
Oh yeah, I was talking to our Will, and he said.
Yeah, our Will. Backchannel's Will. Great. Okay, next question. Here we go. Will.
Allyson.
Monaco.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Monaco
Mm-hmm.
has the shortest coastal line in the world. True or false?
Oh, that's
Monaco,
interesting.
shortest coastal line. True or a false?
I know that Canada has the biggest.
Yeah,
but I don't
we
know
do.
about Monaco. I'm guessing, but I'm going to say true.
Will says true. Monaco has the shortest coastal line in the world. Will says true. What are you saying? Good morning, Snazzy Elephant. Good morning, No Name. And good morning, No Name. Tim says, sadly, Ally McBeal and the Beatles seem to be the only topics I know about.
You know what, Tim? That's fun. They're great topics to know about.
Good topics. You knew Ally
Good thing to
McBeal
know
was
about.
based in Boston. Good job. What are you guys saying out there? Monaco, is anyone there? Has anyone visited? Have you walked the coastal line? How long is it? How short is it?
Was it short?
Was it short? Was it a short walk? Coastal line, is it the shortest coastal line in the world? True or false?
I've said true.
Will has said true.
I don't really know.
Have you been to Monaco? I've never been to Monaco.
I've never been to Monaco. No. I don't know. Also, I'm obsessed with the idea of a snazzy elephant. Little bow tie.
Which is one of the generated names. So many features here on Backchannel now. You can have a name generated for you. You can go with no name, but I do like their generated names.
Definitely.
Snazzy elephant. So much better than a shabby elephant. Tim says, I'll say true about Monaco. It's a teeny country. Yeah, Tim says true. Thank you, Tim.
What if it's landlocked though, Tim? Is it on the... Does it... Oh, they have Formula One there. I don't know what that means. They have a Grand Prix.
Yeah, they do. All right. Well, I can tell you Monaco does have the shortest coastal line in the world.
Yeah.
Well done, Tim. And well done, Will. Correct answers.
Amazing. Okay.
And good morning to Scattered Hummingbird and Wild Alligator. Wild Alligator, this is your first time joining us. So delighted to have you. Right now we're playing True or False. Feel free to get involved. What's the next question, Will? All right.
Allyson,
Yes,
true or false?
I'm ready.
Vanilla beans come from orchid plants. Is that true or false? Vanilla beans come from orchid plants.
I'm going to say false.
Okay. You're saying false.
I'm saying false only because I currently am the mother to 9 orchid plants.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I got 9. I don't know if I've ever shown you all my plants. I didn't even know I had a green thumb. And then 2 years ago during the Pando, all of a sudden, plants in my world.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have 9 orchids. I've never developed any vanilla beans off
You've
of
never
them.
had any vanilla pods?
Maybe I gotta do something extra to get the vanilla pods. Who knows?
Maybe.
So I said false, but that
I never
doesn't
knew
mean-
you were a houseplant person.
I love houseplants. Right now, I have brand new. I got 5 baby air plants that have just come off of my other air plants that I have. Yeah, 2 baby spider plants that are coming off of. Yeah, I like to procreate plants. What can I say?
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like I've learned something about you today, Ali.
Yeah, I'll send you a
Amazing.
picture of my orchids later so you can see them.
Plant tour. I once was involved with a gentleman about a year ago who had over 50 houseplants. He had so many.
That's a commitment. I already feel committed to my 30 plants that I have. Tim, he's gonna go with true because it sounds odd.
Vanilla
I like
beans
that.
come from orchid plants is the question. Tim saying true. Ali said false because she's not got any vanilla pods.
I
vanilla
didn't get any
beans.
vanilla pods. But if Tim says true, it worries me because I trust Tim. All right, tell me.
It is true.
I've done something wrong.
Well,
haven't
maybe
I?
you've just got the wrong type of plant, babes.
Maybe.
Maybe
Thank
you need
you.
a vanilla
Thank you
orchid.
for being quick to
So-
It's okay, Allyson. No, you're still good. You kept them
You're
alive.
still a
You're doing
good plant mom.
Well done, Tim. Thank you very much. What I love about orchids is if you care for them and if you love them, they will last years. So
Yeah.
the very first orchid we ever bought was when we first moved into our house 5 years ago. Still going strong, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Still going strong.
Look
I
at
love my
you.
babies. I love my babies. All right. Next, true or false question. Will the Great Barrier Reef,
Oh, yeah.
not the average,
Not the
the
medium one.
Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of New Zealand. Is that true or is it false? That the Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of New Zealand.
I think that is false.
Will says false. What are you saying out there? Are you swimming right now? Oh, if you are, I'm so jealous and I wish I was too.
That would be a trick. I think it's off the coast of Australia, mate.
Ah,
What accents on today's true or false?
you're good at accents. I am not. Haley's very good at accents. You both are good at accents.
Maybe it's a British thing.
It is a British thing. I only do. I bet you it is because you guys you like accents. You like determining where people are from based on their voices. So I think you're very good at like
It's true.
doing the different accents to be like, I'm not like this. I'm not one of these.
Sometimes I practice like a Scottish old lady offering you fruits. Like, what would that sound like?
Ooh,
Oh. Would you like a clement? No.
no.
Give me. It's hard to think with the music on.
For the lover, would you like a cantaloupe? That's I can't.
A cantaloupe as well.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't mess around. I go melon. Tim says he'll say false too about the Great Barrier Reef. All right, he's saying false.
Do you think it's Australia, Tim? I think it's Australia. You've got like 10 seconds left to get your answer in.
Again, the Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of New Zealand. Is it true or is it a false? Let us know while Will blows his nose discreetly.
It was not discreet.
It was not discreet. I saw the tissue straight up in the camera, nose blow. The Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of New Zealand. A false. Well done, Will, and well done, Tim. It is actually, like you said, Will, off the coast of Australia. And you know what? Because you knew that, you get a bonus point, Will.
Thank you so much.
Don't tell Hayley. I never give her bonus points.
I know. Tim, I've always associated it with Australia too.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Well done. Good morning, Andy, who's just joined the stream. We are playing True or False right now. Will is just about to ask me another True or False question.
Here we go.
Yes.
Allyson, Mount Fuji is located in Peru. Is that true or false?
That is false.
Whoa. Mount Fuji is located in Peru. Is that true or is that false?
Fuji doesn't sound like a Peruvian word, does it?
No, like all
Let's
those other
take a
famous
guess.
Peruvian words, such as
Peru.
and Peruvian.
Hey, those are two very, very popular Peruvian words. Good morning, Richard, who has just joined us as well. We're playing True or False. Will has just asked me, Mount Fuji is located in Peru? I said false. I have ideas. I think Fuji sounds a little bit more Japanese, but that's just my guess. Tim says false. Is it Japan? Tim, yeah, we're thinking the same.
Wavelength.
Oh, Tim, it's like we read each other's minds at this point.
I've never been to
I've never been
Peru
either.
or Japan or to Mount Fuji. Sounds like a fun mount though.
Maybe Backchannel would send us on a trip somewhere.
Maybe.
Wouldn't that be fun? They won't, but wouldn't that be fun?
It would be fun. To the Great Barrier Reef or Mount Fuji or to Australia.
We'll take anywhere. We'd even go, Bolton. Give us a hotel in Bolton, which is really just in the north of England.
Like
Nothing
Scarborough.
fancy.
Yeah.
Scarborough. Scarborough is lovely, actually.
Yeah, why
Good
not?
walks. Nice walks. All right, Will.
Hiya.
Tell me.
Mount Fuji is located in Peru. No, it's not. Of course it's not. It's false. Of course it's located in Japan.
Woo! Tim, good job. I'm giving you a bonus point.
Bonus points.
Wow, Tim, I'm just saying, today's your day, buddy. Today's your day. I've had a Fuji apple, though. Yes, Tim has had. I've had a Fuji apple. Yeah, Fuji apples.
No way. Didn't you know there's over 10,000 different varieties of apple?
I did know that because we learned that the other day on this station, Backchannel
did.
TV, where you learn a variety of information.
I might have had... Isn't there water? Isn't there Fuji water?
Yeah, there is Fuji water in a bottle. Yes.
Probably had that.
Yeah, very well done. Look at we're figuring out all the Fuji things we've had.
It's not from Peru though.
It's not. No.
No.
All right, let's continue on. So, your turn, Will.
Hi.
Question number 10.
Mm-hmm.
The Philippines
Yeah.
has the most active volcanoes. True or false? The Philippines have the most active volcanoes.
I don't know, Allyson.
Oh, just trust your gut. What does your gut tell you right now?
True.
Will saying true. He believes that the Philippines have the most active volcanoes. What do you believe out there, everyone? I'm not a volcano expert.
No.
What do you call it when people go on volcanoes? Is that spelunking or is that just caves? Spelunking is when you go caving, right? Don't laugh at me. Spelunking is the official name.
Stop saying that. Oh, it sounds so rude.
I know, but it's not. It is the official.
Am I gonna get in trouble if I Google it?
No, Google it. Splunking.
No. Caving, also known as splunking, in the United States and Canada, and potholing in the United Kingdom and Ireland. Blah, 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 blah. Wow.
Tim says he thinks it's false. All right, he does not believe that the Philippines have the most active volcanoes. But are you a splunker, Tim? That's what we want to know.
Whew.
It's a technical term. Yep.
Wow.
Granted, just in the United States and Canada. Is that what it says? That's what the term we
use? But we would not call it that.
You guys call it potholing.
Potholing, which, I don't know.
I don't know. It's not as exciting. Potholes are like what you have in the road. Mm-hmm. You don't go investigating. You don't go splunking into a pothole. You sure don't. Good morning, No Name. Thank you for joining us. We are learning terminology for caving. But the actual question was, the Philippines has the most active volcanoes. You said what, Will?
I got forgotten.
Yeah,
I think I said true. I said true.
He said true. Okay, he said true. Tim said false, and Tim, you are correct. It is false. Bra, bra, bra.
Well done, Tim.
Tim is also not a splunker, he says. He does not splunk. He does not go caving.
Okay.
Cave investigating.
I feel like I've learned a lot about Tim today.
We learn a lot about Tim every
Well, tell me more about volcanoes, Ali.
Well, there are active ones. There are inactive ones.
Yeah.
Some have a lot of dried lava on it. Some have less dried lava on it.
And where has the most volcanoes?
Oh, yeah. The most active volcanoes, if you're curious.
I am.
Indonesia.
Oh, wow.
Didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know I didn't.
Didn't know that. Well, listen, I think we got to tally up the points right now. It has flown by.
It has flown by.
So, today, the overall winner, no surprise, he's not a splunker, but he is killer at true and false. Tim, you are the winner overall today.
You could say he's not a splunker, but he is a thinker.
He's a thinker. Tim, we love it when you join us. You have so much information. You dominated. Doug and Sophie dropped off. I hope everything's okay with you two. We missed you. But Tim, great job. Between Will and I, Will.
Yeah.
Happy Tuesday. You're the winner, buddy.
No way.
Way.
I felt like I did so bad.
No, Will, you did great. You didn't do as bad as me. Don't worry.
That's good.
That
Not as bad as Allyson.
You actively work at being as bad at true or false as this girl, because I overthink everything. It is true. I am an overthinker. That was true and false, everyone. One of our favorite segments of the day. And I'm so happy you won today. Will.
I'm happy
Congratulations. Rapid Skunk, thank you for joining us. We are literally just about to sign off here in a couple of minutes. But listen, like I mentioned before, don't go anywhere. We've got shows all day here on Backchannel. And Will, you're coming back later on.
I'll be back in a couple of hours' time, yeah.
Yeah, because right after us, then we go into the lovely Liv Harrison. And then from 9 to 10, we've got Kate and Will back again. 10 to 12, Jem and Renee. 12 to 2, The Anthony Davis Show. 2 to 4, your pal Hal with Hal Rudnick. And 4 to 6, The Drive with Mario Smith. So look, so many different types of shows. Pop in, pop out, stick around all day, but get involved. That's what we really want from you. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we leave, we always like to leave you with a fun little fact. Fun fact of the day.
It's all about learning.
It is all about learning here on the show. So our fun fact for today, I would not expect to know this fun fact in a million years, but get this, everyone. A woodpecker's tongue, okay, the bird, a woodpecker's tongue, actually wraps all the way around its brain, protecting it from damage when it's hammering into a tree. So its tongue is so long that it goes back and it wraps around its brain to give it like added cushioning. So when it's like pounding on the tree.
I mean, those things go at force when they're pecking away. So you need to protect your brain box. But
look at that. Its tongue. Wow. Who knew that? There's definitely no tongue protecting my brain. If there was, I would have been able to retain a lot more information from university, but it's gone. It's gone. I got no short term. Absolutely gone. So listen, share that piece of information with or without anyone, whatever you want to do, wherever you feel safe. But we are so delighted you joined us today. Please keep coming back. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hayley will be back after her day off today, day after birthday. But thank you for joining us. We had such a great time. We can't wait to see you again tomorrow, and stick around. Will, thank you. What a great morning.
Thank you so much, Ali. It's been a joy.
Always a joy being with you. Always a joy being with all of you. We will see you tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Thank you so much. Take care.